The Government of Albania is implementing reforms in the water sector for which it has been receiving support by different donors and international financial institutions. In most part, the support is provided as bilateral cooperation concluded between donors and the central government, whereby also taking in consideration the interests of the stakeholders, that is to say, utility companies and their founders, municipalities. In order to complement the bilateral support in the sector, starting from 2019, both Albania and Kosovo will start the implementation of a regional project for infrastructural asset management of the water supply companies. The anticipated advantages from this project, offering a brand new approach, have been recognized both from the local and central authorities of both countries.
The asset management is a very important pillar of the reform that Albania is implementing in the water sector and sanitation. With this project, we are very trustful that the utilities will have a very important tool in order to know what is in the house, so basically in each utilities, and to have not only the knowledge of what the assets that they administer are, but also they will have a plan on how to manage them and how to make in the future a more efficient business plan and a more efficient plan of investments.
The second feature of the project is the fact that it will be implemented as a public-private partnership within the program Develop PPP, established by the German Ministry of Economic Cooperation and Development, BMZ, with the aim to stimulate involvement of the private sector in those areas where, on the one hand, there is coincidence of the commercial interest of the private sector, and on the other hand, the development goals of the public partner.
The question of so-called developed public-private partnership is quite new approach. The German government is supporting that to bring more the private sector inside of our activities together with the development assistance, because the private sector can bring, of course, their own knowledge but has not enough experiences in some other markets. We bring there the competences together, and that is a win-win situation, and we find it quite interesting instrument. And we use this instrument quite often in Serbia and Macedonia and Bosnia. Now in Albania and Kosovo we are a little bit more starting, but we think we have good discussion with some potential partners.
In this case, Hydrocomp Enterprises is a private company which, together with GIZ, are implementing the project Asset Management Advisory Services to Water Utilities in Southeastern Europe. This regional project for the third year now has been implemented in 4 countries of the Western Balkans: Serbia, Montenegro, Bosnia and Herzegovina and North Macedonia, and since January 2019 it has expanded to Albania and Kosovo.
Our cooperation with GIZ has been proven extremely successful. We believe that this mechanism of the STA project is the best way to offer asset management services to a large number of utilities. This is the right time to provide this kind of services in this region. It's actually a great need for asset management, it's a great need for building capacity in the utilities in such a way to be able to accept any investments and rehabilitation and capital works. It is true that the utilities, they do not have right now the capacity they should have. And the only way is to do it in a gradual way, step by step, provide people that they will visit them, support them, hold them by the hand step by step over a 3-5 year period to be able to bring up the capacity. There is no other way to improve the viability of the utilities.
In Albania and Kosovo, similarly as in the other countries, the carriers of the project activities will be the National Associations of Utility Companies, SHUKALP and SHUKOS, which are the so-called AM centers, hubs, which will deliver trainings for the enterprises in these countries.
The SHUKALP is important because help all of utility to come in the same, behalf of the project, which is to help utility to participate in the project and to increase the capacity of the asset management and also the, the general management, which is to help the utility to see the possibility of the investments and to good management of the water losses economic situation and all of that.
Shokosi ka përfituar nga ky program ku 2 kompani janë përfitues të këtij programi, kompania regionale e ujësjellësit Prishtina, po ashtu edhe kompania regionale e ujësjellësit Hidromorava në Xhilan, domethënë janë përfitues të këtij programit për menaxhimin e aseteve. Po ky program ka një gamë të plotë zgjidhjesh ku këto 2 kompani do të përfitojnë në shërbimin sa më cilësor, do të përfitojnë ku do të ngritet performanca.
In addition to the German government and the private sector, support with the implementation of this important regional project for improved basic infrastructural asset management shall also be provided by the International Association of Water Supply Companies in the Danube River Catchment Area, IAWD.
The asset management program, which we consider a foundation for good utility operation, has been running very well in Serbia and Bosnia-Herzegovina, plus also Montenegro and Macedonia. We're very, very pleased with how the hubs, the 2 national associations, have managed the program in those 2 countries and have attracted a large number of utilities and helped them improve their services. We have very high expectations for here in Albania and Kosovo. We work very closely with both of these associations. Both will be hubs for this program together with Pristina Waterworks.
Kosovo is the only country in the region where utility services are provided by regional companies instead of local ones. They cover a large number of users and geographic territory, but also they have available professionals which may contribute to successful implementation in Kosovo.
Dhe ky program besoj që do të arritë në një shkallë shumë më të lartë qëndrueshmërinë edhe një tarme shumë më të mirë për popullatën që ne furnizojmë me ujë të pijes. Ne kemi edhe resurse njerëzore profesionale që besoj që do t'i dalim dhe sukseset nuk të mungojnë.
With the involvement of Albania and Kosovo, the project now provides for technical support, modern software tools, as well as systematic approach for capacity development in all 6 Western Balkans countries.